think that you get opportunities along the way. Like we had opportunities to play with bands that we grew up listening to. We did a whole tour with Metallica at one point that was just like, being on the tour on its own was like really fun and an awesome experience. It's those situations, like I remember how they treated us and how they were so gracious and they were sweet, and I remembered thinking like, that's important, like to be able to like, and there'll be somebody growing up listening to your band, and they're gonna come to you and be like, oh, Taka, like this is amazing, and then you're gonna get the opportunity to do that with them. Yeah. I mean, has that already happened? Have there been bands?
Actually,
Japanese?
in Japan, sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
But
the openers.
In the United States, it doesn't happen right now. So I've tried.
United States is going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. I think it's going to be really interesting for you guys because, something about like, for example, like that song that you let me like add a little bit of stuff to, One Way Ticket. It was like I when I heard that one, that was one that for me. One of the things I was hearing is some stuff that I knew would make it feel more natural in the States. Like that's one of the things that I wanted to add to it. This is just make it feel like, oh yeah, these guys, like as if Taka came from like Little Tokyo in Los Angeles. Like he's from LA. Like no, he speaks English. Like he's from LA. Like
I think it's also really it's fun to be in a band that does really well in a place that they're comfortable. Like for us, it was like, okay, we're from the US, like we toured really hard there. Yeah. We started doing well there, but then we got to go to like Europe, and all of a sudden it was like, I remember when we were starting out, it was like we were choosing to go to Europe and build a fan base there instead of being at home where we were doing really well and like making money. Right. So we were like literally going out there and sometimes having to come back and do shows in the US to pay for the tour. We just did it.
We were playing in the US. I think we were playing for like about 5,000 heads, 5,000 people. And in Europe in the beginning we were paying for 500.
And so, and you're also in a place where there is a language barrier and there is like a cultural difference.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
So, and then, coming here to Japan and other parts of Asia there was even less similarities, you know what I mean? And so all that stuff is still fresh to us. And so the idea that one, we really respect what you guys do. We enjoy your music. And you've been incredibly successful here. And for us, it's a lot of fun for us to hopefully play a role in exposing you guys to an American audience. Yeah. Because I think that we have really open-minded fans. Most of them are. Some of them not so much, but most of them are. And I think that it'll be really fun. And I think for you guys, what's fun about it for me is the idea of how much fun it's going to be for you guys. Oh. You know what I mean? Like it's like
We played Jones Beach. We played Jones Beach
a million times.
But
you guys are getting it for the first time, and like I'm gonna be over there just like watching you guys, like yeah, dude, check it out, like they're killing it tonight or something. But it's gonna be really fun, and obviously we also respect you guys as peers, not like we understand that the shows we're doing here in Japan. I mean, obviously they're co-headlining shows, like we are playing together, and that's really exciting. And so we deeply respect what you've accomplished here, and we hope that you accomplish the same, all over the place, everywhere in the world. You guys deserve it. So it'll be really, really fun.
Thank you.
Yeah. I knew right away, like the first time I heard it, I hear a lot of, over my career, I've gotten a lot of this conversation, which is, you gotta check out this band, they're gonna be huge. And it's like, I listened to it and I'm like, yeah. And like, on this one, I was like, you are correct. They are going to be just fine. There is nothing wrong with what they're doing, and it's going to be exciting, I'm sure, for everybody that's involved, because it's easy to have it's easy to sing things well, and it's it's also easy to make songs sound good. It's hard to make great songs and then sing really well and make the songs really easy to listen to and fun. And you guys do all that stuff. And like I said earlier, we have a lot of respect for what you guys do, and we see each other as peers. You know what I mean? Like, we're on the same level. Like, you guys do what you do really well. We do what we do really well. You guys pay attention to your fans, and you have a really loyal fan base. We pay attention to our fans. We have a really loyal fan base. I think that we see things very similarly, even though obviously our bands are different.
Right.
But we take our approaches, we approach what we do in very similar ways. It's all about the songs, all about the delivery and the execution of those things, and then bringing a live show that's really great for our fans to watch.
So